What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here, and it is that time again. It is time for a CGC unboxing. I got some nice bronze and silver edge keys here. Let's take a look at what we got. All right, so let's take a look at the books, see what grades we got. Then we'll go through GPA, take a look at what these books are valued at right now. All right, that way you can get kind of a feel for what the market's going for right now. All right, first started out with fire right out the box. X-Men 94, a book that has gotten super hot, being that Giant Size is basically a four-figure book right now. This book is slowly but surely creeping up, and this is probably a mid-grader. Let's take a look at the grade. 5.0. Very nice. All right, what do we have here? All right, Tomb of Dracula, #1. This book has gotten really hot. A lot of speculation with Midnight Suns and all of the other Moon Knight series and everything else. Nice mid-range book here, probably in that 7.0, 7.5 range. Oh, an 8.0. Very, very happy with that book. Wow. That book had some overspray I was worried about, but I guess it really didn't affect it. Here we go. Book that was super hot, and we got a purple label. Fuck. All right, let's just look at the grade there. 5.0. Nice presenting copy of Silver Surfer #3, First Mephisto. Restoration includes small amount of glue on spine of cover. So we're going to take a look at this book. I'll do the GPA on it, look at it, and this might be a book that I send to CGC to get the restoration removed, get that glue removed. Probably, hopefully it just drops it down to like a 4.0. I'll be happy with that, for what I paid for this. Next book up, Fantastic Four #20, first appearance of the Molecule Man. If anybody read Hickman's run on Secret Wars, Molecule Man plays a big role. FF villains are becoming the next best thing to Spidey villains right now. Good books to get. This is a mid-grader for sure. 4.5. I'll take that. Off-white to white pages. Next book up. Oof. Banger right now with all the rumors. You saw the Black Panther new set rumors. It's supposed to be like an aquatic tank that they might be filming scenes. Everybody's speculating Submariner is coming to the movies. Had this for a while. This is a nice graded copy. Hoping in that 6.5 range, 7.0 range. 6.5. It had some tanning along the side. It's a nice book. Avengers 57. First appearance of the Vision. Nice book to own right now. Vision was a big part of that WandaVision series. I mean, we'll see. I think this book has finally seen its day. It's not as high as it was before, but this is a mid-grader for sure. 5.0. Nice. Take that. Marvel Superheroes 20. I picked this book up at the New Hampshire show, and it was a definite 7.0-ish kind of book. Really nice, though. Big Dr. Doom book to get. Just that cover alone does it all for me. And let's see. 7.0. Nice. I'll take that. And the last book, Hero for Hire, #1. Very nice. Bought this at that show also. This is probably in that 4-ish, 4.5 range right there. 5.0. That at a best day. Let's take a look. 5.0. So Not a bad haul at all. We had the one book with restoration, but if it's just glue, I'm hoping that could be removed off the spine and maybe lose a grade. Uh, but that'll be a nice little experiment to see and show you guys. So those are the books, and now let's take a look at the books and the numbers. All right, the first book we're going to look at is X-Men 5.0, X-Men 94 and a 5.0. Let's look at the GPA on this. All right, so as you can see, 5.0 on this book, last sold for $840. 90-day is $968. 1 year is $757. This book has gotten really pricey. It's that next alternative book to Giant Size X-Men 1, who's a four-figure book minimum right now, even in low grade. As you can see, 840, 788, 1100, 910, 1200, highest 1600, but that's April. That's that spike of the market right there. This is probably going to be an easy, when everything settles itself, an easy 800. I mean, 5.5 is $1,000 book. Yeah, this is probably a $900 book, and it's grade right now. So that's that book. Next book we're going to look at is Tomb of Dracula #1. Some Neil Adams goodness right here on this cover art here. Let's take a look at the GPA on this. All right, so as you can see, 5 sales in the last 90 days for an average of 641. Last sale of 675. 20 sales within the last year, 90 days, excuse me, for a average of 460. In the last year, it's 295. So you're seeing a steady increase on this book. Yeah, there's your 90-day, and there's your 1 year. So 464 to 675. It's a good increase, man. Real good increase. Nice book to get right now, and it's a great read if you haven't read it. But you're consistently there. You're 675, 504, 630. April, when the spike, it's at 550. So this is a book that's climbed higher even along the spikes, although 680 there, but it was consistently at 500. Then in May, you had a huge sale for 800. Someone overpaid, and those are your numbers right there. And let's just look. If you look at an 8.5, it's about $890. So we're talking $200 more. Yeah, $200 per grade, because a 9.0 then goes up to $1,000. So book is getting really, really expensive. Next book we're going to look at is Fantastic Four #20, The First Molecule Man. As I said, good sleeper book for guys to pick up, especially if they ever do anything with Hickman's Secret Wars. Let's take a look at GPA. All right, as you can see, 4.5. The last one sold for 489. Prior to that, and that was in June. Prior to that, you had 10 of them sell for an average of 273. Prior to that, 11 sold for an average of 182. So this book has really doubled in price. Like I said, these FF villains are good ones. Atuma was another one that picked up a lot of steam. Just look at them all. The Frightful Four, all of those books. Good books to have right now. But there go your sales, 425, 489, 300, 325. So this book has actually seen an uptick. So just another one that I would keep my eye out for. Next book we're going to look at is Submariner #1. This is that beautiful Buscema goodness right there. Is it Buscema? Yeah, about John Buscema and Sal Brodsky did the cover on this. Wow. And the story actually, this is the origin of Namor retold. But let's look at GPA. All right, as you can see, a 7.0. The last one sold for $870. 9 copies have sold in the last 90 days for an average of $881. For the year, it's $561. That's a gigantic increase in that book, man. This book is picking up a lot of heat, especially with all the rumors and Black Panther speculation stuff. So, a good book to get. Like I said, 2021 there's been 23 copies sold, high of 1150. So we went 8.7. The previous sale was 1150, 1125, and 1,900. This is a $1,000 book all day long right now. That 870 appears to be a low sale. It wasn't during the peak or anything else. Another book that in May was about 780. This book has climbed through the peak and become a very popular book. So that's another thing to look at. That a lot of people don't talk about. Certain books, we're saying that the books are leveling off, but as I've showed you with a few of these books, I believe it was The Tomb of Dracula and Submariner. These books here, if anything, are just picking up more steam. So these are the kind of books you want to be looking for right now. All right. So, nice books, but let's continue. Next book we're going to look at is Avengers number 57, first appearance of the Vision, 5.0, a nice mid-grade copy. So as you can see, 8 copies sold on this book in 90 days, 31 in the last year. That was the movie hype, I would assume. Last sold for $432, average is $483 during that period. It's seen a dip like all books, unless it's that big blue chips, 9.8 key. Most of the other books have seen a little dip. It's kind of leveling off, but it's still nowhere near what it used to be. Yeah, I'm sorry. There we go. Sales of 432, 490, 405, 500. If you look in March, and that the series is out, I believe, already in March. We're in that $400 range with this book. 400, probably like a $400 book eventually. It seems to be trending downward a little bit, but still $400 book for that book. Nice book. All right, and the next book we're going to look at is this beauty right there. Shout out to my man the Butcher. This is one of his favorite books there. Marvel Superheroes number 20. Fantastic Dr. Doom cover there. Larry Lieber did some fantastic work there. He also did the cover on this. First appearance of Valeria. So nice book to own. Let's look at GPA on this. So like I said, 7.0. There have been no sales in 90 days. Last sale was in March for $499. But if you look at a 6.5, the last sale was $750, and a 7.5, the last sale was $745. So we're in that ballpark there. Probably a $650 book, $675. Just a nice book to pick up. I'm telling you, if you can't get the Doom keys or the Submariner keys, books like this, the Marvel Superheroes, first solo series, are nice, good books to pick up right now. Last book we're going to look at, Luke Cage, Hero for Hire number 1. This book has not seen its day yet. The Netflix series was good, but if he does, and I feel he will, hit the MCU, I believe Feige will not let this character go away. He means too much to Marvel. This book will really see its day. So let's take a look at the GPA on it. All right, 5.0. 3 sales for an average of $314. 17 sales for the 90-day average. So the book is still selling. Sales on this, recent sales. 258, 321, 364, 487. That's in April. 225, 345. This is probably going to be a $350 book somewhere along the line. You see a 5.5 is 325, but a 6.0 is 380. So maybe a $300 book when it's all said and done for a 5.0. Not bad if you can get this for an affordable price. Another book that I would pick up immediately. Now, the one thing I didn't do the Silver Surfer only because I don't want to do it with restoration. Once I send this back out and hopefully get it fixed, then we'll touch on this book again. All right. So yeah, that's my haul. Hope you guys enjoyed these books. Hope you guys saw the prices that help you guys figure out exactly what books you guys want to invest in. Terrific Con is this weekend, and I should be heading up there. So it's unless something happens. Hope to see you guys up there. I know the Principal Defects, the New York Warriors, Man from Beantown, Emerald Knight, just a bunch of the guys I talk to all the time are heading up there. A couple of subscribers I had reached out to, like Ray and those guys, are going to be heading up there also. So it should be nothing but fun.
This is why.
But yeah, that's it. So my next video. Peace.
The two of you, same person. I mean, wow. while.